Meatloaf is a comfort food for many people, but it takes a long time to cook. Today, I'm going to show you how to make mini meatloaves. It has a zesty flavor and cooks in just 30 minutes. Before beginning, be sure to wash your hands and sanitize your work surfaces. I have read the recipe and collected all the ingredients and cooking supplies that I'll need and placed them on the counter. We need to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me tell you a few things before we get started. This recipe can be made using ground turkey or ground chicken instead of ground beef. Check your store ads to see which is least expensive. I am using 1 pound of lean ground beef today. The recipe calls for 1½ cups of salsa divided. We will add half of our salsa, 3/4 cup, into the meatloaf mixture. We'll keep the remaining 3/4 cup to use as a zesty topping. You can use jarred salsa or make your own. Today, I am using the black bean and corn salsa I had left over from another recipe. We also need 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. You can purchase breadcrumbs or make your own. I saved the ends of loaves of bread, nobody likes these in my house, and placed them in a bag in the freezer until I need them. Then just put what you need in the blender to make your crumbs. To our ground beef and salsa mixture, add 1 egg, lightly beaten. Remember to wash your hands again after handling raw eggs and raw meat. Then we'll add 1/4 cup dry breadcrumbs. We'll also need 1/4 cup finely chopped onion. To chop an onion, first cut off the top opposite the root end. Be sure to curl your fingers in a claw to avoid any mishaps. Place the knife in the center of the root end and cut in half. Peel the outer layer from the onion. Place the onion on the cutting board flat side down. Hold the knife parallel to the cutting board and slice into the onion, but not through the root end. Now turn your onion and make vertical slices into the onion, again stopping before the root end. Thinner horizontal and vertical slices will result in a fine dice, which is what we want for this recipe. Using a rock and chop motion and keeping the tip of the knife on the cutting board, cut your onion moving from the outer end toward the root end, a perfectly chopped onion. Add the chopped onion to the mixture along with a dash of black pepper. Mix together just until all the ingredients are mixed well. You could prepare this up to this point the night before to save time in the kitchen when you get home. If you do, store this covered in the refrigerator. Over the sink, spread the baking dish with non-stick cooking spray. Now divide the mixture into 5 equal portions and shape into flattened loaves. They will look kind of like flat footballs. Place the loaves in the baking dish and spoon half of the remaining salsa on the top of the loaves. Place in the preheated oven and bake. After 20 minutes, remove from the oven and spoon remaining salsa over the top of the loaves and finish baking for an additional 10 minutes. The mini meatloaves are done when the temperature reaches at least 160 degrees Fahrenheit for ground beef and 165 degrees Fahrenheit for ground turkey or chicken. Pair the meatloaf with a vegetable, fruit, and a glass of milk for a nutritious meal. Join us for our next session and we'll share another healthy recipe with you.